These are 10 simple tips and tricks to make you better at Fortnite. Tip 1. Master the basics. You do not need insane flashy moves to win fights. In fact, most fights in ranked and tournaments can be won by doing real simple moves like window edits, right hand peeks, protected side jumps, and many other simple moves. You should be able to do all of this with ease and while having clean and consistent crosshair placement. So no flicking around like crazy, which usually ends up in missing shots and eventually dying. Tip number 2. Play piece control maps. Piece control maps have been in the game for a long time, and if you ask any skilled players, all of them have spent hours on these maps. They're great for crosshair placement, consistency, and even aim. They're definitely one of the fastest ways to improve your mechanics. I recommend Raiders Mechanics Training V5, as this is one of the most used mechanics training maps. Tip 3. Take 10-minute breaks. After you focused on a specific learning task like studying or playing Fortnite for 45 to 60 minutes, your focus and productivity will start to decline. So to avoid this, try taking regular breaks. Tip 4. Stop changing your sensitivity every day. A lot of players want to find the perfect sense, and to do this, they keep changing their sensitivity every day. So what ends up happening is they copy a pro player sense, let's say Peterbot for example, and they like the sense for the first hour or two. Later, they start missing shots because obviously they're not 100% used to this new sense. They get frustrated because they're missing so much, and then they change their sense again. And this rapidly turns into a cycle where you're changing your sensitivity every day and never getting any better. To avoid this, just pick one sense and get good on it. It honestly does not matter. You can get good on any sense. The reason the pros are as good as they are is because they haven't changed the sensitivity in literally years. They instinctively know exactly how much to move their arms to do a certain action like editing or flicking. The most used sensitivities are between 6 and 8. This is on 800 DPI. If you're struggling with this, pick a sense in between those numbers and just don't change it. Tip 5. Set realistic goals. A realistic goal isn't getting 5,000 earned in 2 or 3 months. It's something that you could actually achieve in 6 months of consistent grinding. Like qualing for a solo cash cup for example, or qualing to Div 2 and FNCS. These goals are great to keep you motivated and to keep track of how much you're improving. Improvement in Fortnite is very slow, so don't worry if you've been grinding the game for a month and most of your friends are better than you. If you keep going and you actually dedicate yourself, you'll be beating them soon enough. Tip 6. Learn a few advanced moves. Let's talk about 3 advanced plays you need to master. First, pre-fires. Some enemies will double pickaxe your wall, which makes it really easy to predict when the wall is going to break. Get this timing down and shoot them as soon as the wall breaks. You can even try and place your own wall again right after you shoot them. If you're on higher ping, always have a cone in your box, and as soon as you pre-fire them, edit the cone and get out the box. Another advanced technique is counter damage. Once you get hit to low HP, don't panic and try to get your heals off as quick as possible. Your enemy will most likely keep pressuring you, and if you're trying to get a mini off, he's definitely just going to get in your box or spray you through your builds. Instead, make a 2x2 and play one box away from your enemy. This will most likely cause him to make a mistake and allow you to hit him back. Once you do this, he's going to back off to heal, and this is when you can heal too. The third advanced technique is side or bottom piece control. Once you get a stare over your enemy, he will try and get out of the box through one of the sides, or through the bottom of the box. You can predict this by just looking at their movement and get piece control in advance, so that when they get out of the box you can get a free shot or maybe even the elimination. Tip 7. Fight better players. There is no better way than to learn from someone who is better than you. If you keep fighting your friend that is worse than you won't really learn anything new. Now if you fight a better player, you'll be able to learn how to block the advanced moves that he's doing on you, and you'll even learn how to do these advanced moves yourself. Tip 8. Have a good mentality. Every time you die, there is 2 ways you can look at it. You can either cope and say things like, well, my teammate died and left me alone, my ping was bad, but this won't get you anywhere. The other way you can look at this is trying to figure out what you could have done better. For example, your enemy had better ping, so instead of holding your wall out, you could have expanded to the side and played a box away. Or your enemy hit you with a 1 pump and you died, so what you could have done instead is make a better peek so that you can hit him without him hitting you back. Looking for mistakes in your gameplay instead of excuses will help you improve twice as fast. Tip 9. VOD review pros. VOD reviewing pros will allow you to watch closely how they fight, loot, rotate, take height, and many other things. Take notes of the things that they're doing and apply them to your own gameplay. Tip 10. Play confidently. Confidence is the absolute most important thing in life. Imagine it's your first day in high school or in uni and you're nervous about meeting all your new classmates and teachers. If you walk in the room with your head down, looking at the ground, bad posture, avoiding people, everyone is going to see how nervous you are and they'll instinctively think you're weak. Now if you walk in with good posture, make eye contact with people and just confidence in general, people will respect you more for it, just because you seem more confident. This applies to Fortnite too. If you play like you're the best player in the lobby, the other players will believe it. If you key everyone and play aggressively, but still with smart plays, a lot of your enemies will get scared and make mistakes, allowing you to finish the fights quicker. This is everything I have for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and now click here if you want to learn how to actually qualify for a solo Cash Cup finals.